What's up, y'all? We're out here at home base, Rip Park. Just wanted to do a little in the bag. We got some new additions, new bag. Just want to show you what's all in here. We'll start with the bag, Ridge Roller V6. Shout out Robinson, shout out Whitewater. Went to college nationals this year and got this bag. Actually, our whole nationals team got the bag, so very nice bag. It's been the best bag I've ever had. It's got a nice seat where you can sit on top. Plenty of storage here, big side pocket storage, and storage in here for putters. Amazing bag, highly recommend if you're looking for a new bag. Let's go to putters first. I'm rocking the First Run Trophy Line Champs. I was a Prime Judge guy forever. They got beat up too quick, they were inconsistent. Went to the shop and felt these up. These have actually made me putt better, which is unreal. Usually it's the Archer, not the Arrow, but for some reason these have improved my putting a whole lot. So they kind of feel like a Judge with a little more glide, I would almost say. They're 0-0. They started a little overstable, now they're just dead straight. Yeah, great putters. Next for approach discs, we got the Iceberg. Shout out Lukey Poo. Got this as a Christmas present. I had this old K1 Blueberg that would just flip on me all the time. This guy is a lot more stable. Super gummy, especially when you get it in the sun. It's got a lot of tack to it, which I really like, but Iceberg is go-to approach disc. For those longer approaches, this has been in there for a while, but a First Run ESP Zone GT, straight to overstable. Usually these ESP ones get really flippy, but this one's been pretty overstable for me. Old Faithful MD5, she's been in the bag for, oh Lord, probably two and a half years now. Beat up, but still overstable. This is just a money run. It's the prototype European Open run of Metal Flake MD5. Still love this disc. Go-to for anything inside of like 300 with a forehand. Throwing putters, I carry two Envies. We got the Flippy Envy, this guy all warped up. Very reliable, very flippy. You can pop it on a hyzer, it'll go dead straight. It's a soft run, so beat up really quickly, but you just got to find the right spot on it. She'll do her thing. And then I just got a Neutron Envy. This is brand new to the bag. This one doesn't have nearly as much glide as the other one does, but reliably overstable, feels good in the hand. Gotta have an Envy. On the mid-ranges, I carry two. Another Old Faithful Fusion EMAC Truth. Just money. She's got a baby bit of dome to her. She's dead straight. You can pop around an Annie. She'll start to flatten out, or you can do a little hyzer flip. This is go-to for pretty much anything 350 and in that needs a line on it. Also got the Buzz SS. It's more of a Buzz OS for me because I got a noodle arm. It should be understable, but it's not. This guy is board flat. Feels really good for a fan grip. This is almost just a longer throwing putter for me. If I have a putter shot where I just need some extra distance on it, Buzz SS is the way to go. It'll also hold a nice Annie line or a hyzer flip to flat. So those two mid-ranges do me well. Moving on to fairways. I carry 4 different fairways. We'll start with my Eagle. Just a Glow Champ Eagle. It's got a little bit of dome to it. This has been in the bag for quite a while. Reliably overstable. It'll fight a headwind, flip up to flat a little bit. Just a really, really good, solid, overstable backhand fairway. I'm leaning on this for a lot, especially in the wind. My straighter to understable fairway is just a Proton Drift. This has also been in the bag for quite a while. Really good for hitting it flat, letting it turn a little bit right, then it'll come back. Also good for hyzer flips through the woods. Just super comfortable in the hand, so Proton Drift is great. For my flick disc, you gotta have a Sexton. This is a 2021, super duper beat up. Still overstable though. I can still hit this on a flex and it'll come back. I'm using this more for hitting it flat or on a bit of hyzer and getting it to flip up a little bit, but she's seen her day, so probably within the next year or so I'm gonna have to replace this guy, but still doing good work, and I'll throw it on backhands occasionally as well. Next up, Sidewinder. This is one of the more overstable Sidewinders I've ever thrown. It's in Star Plastic. Really good for just throwing it on ante out of the hand. It'll start turning. Sidewinders generally should just turn the whole way, but this likes to come back. Really good again for that hyzer flip to flat, and then this will fade. More of that in between my eagle and my drift for stability, and it's a 9-speed, so it'll go a little bit farther as well. And onto the distance drivers. I carry 5. Start with the Wraith. This is very similar to that Sidewinder. It's a touch more stable, and obviously goes a little bit farther. This has been in the bag for I think a year and a half or so now. This can also flick a little bit. I don't flick it nearly as often because I like to lean on my destroyers, but good old Star Wraith. Next up, this is a new one to the bag, a Star Archon. It's underweight. I've been noticing it's actually more stable than it lets on. This is almost very similar to that Wraith. I'm trying to find something that is reliably fast and flippy. I don't think this is the one. I think I need something a little bit less, or a little more understable, I should say. But yeah, this one's kind of on trial run. We'll see where this takes me. I might be looking for something a little bit flippier. Next up, AB, Z-Flex, Venom, Jawbreaker. Just money. I got this at Natty's last year in April. It's kind of been in and out of the bag, but reliably fast, reliably overstable. I like to hit it on a little bit of a flex. It's getting beat up to the point where I almost want to hit it flat, but very fast. And I can also throw this on backhands as well, which is really nice. So fastest disc in the bag, but very reliable. And lastly, my 2 Star Destroyers. This one was in the bag last year when I just put it in. It's an orange Star Destroyer. I think this is just before or in the Paul Macbeth era. It's super swirly. It's beat up to the point where I would call it a flippy destroyer. I can hit it on flex and it'll kind of hold it for a little bit. I'm using this more for hyzer flip to flat. But this is my go-to destroyer anytime I need one. She is definitely getting a little beat up, but that's why I got this one in the bag. So yeah, go-to distance driver right there. And then also shout out Lukey Poo. He hooked me up with this destroyer. This one's a 172, a little bit of a pop top, kind of gummy just like my orange one, but a little bit of a newer run. This one's very reliably overstable. I'll hit this on a nice flex and it'll come back. I can hit it on a hyzer and it'll hold. I don't throw this on backhands because it's just too overstable for me, but this is kind of taking the place of where that orange one was at before, where I could hit it flat. It would turn maybe just a touch and then fade really hard. But yeah, these kind of go hand in hand. So flippier and more overstable. Eventually this guy will probably get kicked out and this guy will become the new one. So that is pretty much all. I don't even use side pockets anymore. I kind of slimmed down my selection. Outside of that, I have a JBL clip in the bag. Shot a Fireball I found on the course. Chalk bag. Chalk. I think that's about it for today. So I'm gonna go out there. We still got a little bit of daylight left. See if I can get another round in, maybe hit some field work, but that is the end of the bag for this year. So hope you enjoyed. Thanks.